And also Mark Mulder, part of the 2006 World Championship team, as Tommy Pham has given the Cardinals a 4-1 lead. Now, when you think back to 2006, and I think Mark Mulder, I think first pitch at this ballpark,
yeah,
and first Cardinal home run.
Yeah, I was just, a couple people just mentioned that to me about the home run, and to be honest with you, it's one of my favorite moments of my career.
Really?
Yeah. I hit a little in college, and going to an American League team, I never got to hit. And then when I got here, I was so excited to hit because when I was little, I wanted to be a big leaguer. I wanted to play first base, and so to be able to hit that home run, especially in that type of a situation with the brand new stadium and stuff, that was really cool. Even though I think Albert hit one, I think I gave up the first, and then Albert hit one, and then I hit one. So it was awesome.
What do you think about when you reflect on your time here in 2006 and also your Cardinals time?
Well, I mean, boy, I would have loved to have been healthy. I tell people, they say, hey, how was it, Oakland or St. Louis? And I always said, if I would have been healthy in St. Louis, it would have been amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It really would have. And that's, listen, there's no regrets of anything. There's nothing I can do about that. But, man, what it would have been like to have played here and have been healthy, and to be able to do the things that I know I could have done had I been healthy, that would have been the best.
Yeah, that's a tough question because you take yourself in one spot where you're one of the best pitchers in the game, and then you get yourself into a position where you're in probably one of the best places in the game.
Yeah.
And you'd love to have them blend together a little bit. It would have been amazing.
Yeah, without a doubt. That would have been the best part about that whole thing.
Whoa. Holiday tangled up with Real Muto, but they do get the out. But your experience here, I've always wanted to ask you, so I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
When you came to St. Louis, were you damaged at that time, or did it happen here in St. Louis?
You know what? Honestly, I don't know. I just know that at the end of the 04 season, my release point changed in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
In no way in Oakland was I in pain, was I in discomfort, because I went through that whole 05 season here not right, but I wasn't hurting. And so
you had 17 wins, right? In 05, I believe.
It was somewhere around there, but I had nothing. I was slopping it up there. I was throwing sinkers. I mean, he saw it from center field. I was just throwing sinkers and splits. I had nothing else. I stayed away from everyone and just got a lot of ground balls at times. But then there were those games where my command wasn't very good because of my release point, because of the way things were working, that it was bad.
Yeah.
And that was it was deteriorating as it went along, and that was and I knew it too. That was the tougher thing, I think, as a pitcher, as a competitor out on the mound, is I knew things were getting worse, and I couldn't stop it and I couldn't fix it.
Yeah, but when you look back, let's ask you about the championship run. The motorcycle. Do you still have the motorcycle that was signed by everybody?
It's in my garage.
Awesome.
It's still sitting there. It's covered up. It's never really moved, to be honest with you. It's still sitting there, and someday, to be honest with you, with all the autographs that are on it, it'd be really, really cool to have it sit outside or inside this stadium somewhere.
Yeah.
And have it auctioned, raffled off, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what I want to see it happen. I want to see it go to somebody and raise a lot of money for something.
I'm curious, too, about coming back to St. Louis. Who are you really looking forward to seeing as a part of this 06 reunion?
Well, I just saw just about everybody except for him, and everybody's in that. Most of the guys are in that room, and it's funny how things change. You guys who are single, guys who are maybe just married. Hey, you got kids? Yeah, I got 4. I got 3, and we're all talking about kid stories. Is basically what's happening in that room right now. So.
A couple guys have gained a little weight.
That happens too, but that's all part of it. Some guys got more gray hair. I got them. I mean, we all get them, but it's some things never change, and that's a lot of the personalities. Everybody's still the same.